Thursday night football and Oklahoma State hosting Colorado, but much bigger aspirations than just one game or even a game next week at Oklahoma on the line here for the Cowboys. Jason Horowitz, glad to be with you here on CBSSports.com. It's the college football preview show presented by Tyson Anytizers. Our CBSSports.com college football columnist Dennis Dodd joins me. And Dennis, what I'm talking about, of course, is a BCS bowl game, an at-large spot. When you look at who Oklahoma State is in competition with for one of those at-large bids, do you think the Cowboys have a good shot to get to maybe the Fiesta Bowl?
Yeah, it really depends on them winning out against Colorado and at Oklahoma. In that case, I'm pretty well convinced that the Fiesta Bowl would take them because they are a Big 12 anchor, even when the title winner doesn't go. It was communicated to me that the Fiesta Bowl views that relationship with the Big 12 like the Rose Bowl does with the Pac-10 and Big 10. So that could block Boise. It would put Oklahoma State in the Fiesta Bowl. You're right.
And of course, all that being said, Texas would have to win the Big 12 because if Texas loses the championship game to whomever comes out of the Big 12 North, then Texas would go and Oklahoma State would get bumped to the Holiday Bowl. Well, Dennis, when you talk about Colorado, again, another disappointing season here for Dan Hawkins. Do you think this is it for him?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I do know that they think they have the money to buy him out, which is $3.2 million. If you're going to do something like this, you better have a guy lined up and ready to go. I'm sure there's some very good coaches out there. But I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not sure. If he wins out, if he pulls off this upset and finishes strong, he may be able to stay because I think he is a good coach. I mean, we're not talking about a guy who's scandal-ridden, who doesn't know what he's doing, is in over his head. I mean, he was, before he took the Colorado job, he was one of the winningest coaches this decade after what he'd done at Boise State. So I think there's a big decision to make there. I hate to be, wishy-washy, but I'm not sure right now.
Well, we'll have to see what happens with that. But as you said, if they can pull the upset, then things maybe look a little bit brighter. So how does Colorado go into Stillwater and do that?
Well, they've got to try to run the ball. They do have a little bit of momentum going with Rodney Stewart. Tyler Hansen has shown that he is vulnerable as a passer. I think if you get them one-dimensional, it's going to be a cakewalk for Colorado. At this point, we don't know if Zach Robinson is going to play. Got shaken up a little bit last week in the Texas Tech game. That could make a difference, but you really would have to like Oklahoma State prohibitively in this game.
Especially with the offense that's averaging more than 400. But as you said, without Zach Robinson, and again, the short week certainly hurts that for him to get ready because let's not forget that Des Bryant is not on this team for basically the entire season, has not been on this team. You going to take Oklahoma State, though, Dennis?
Yeah, it's pretty easy to do in this one, especially at home on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that one as well. We'll see how it plays out at T-Boone Pickens Stadium. Dennis Dodd, thanks, buddy.
All right, you got it.
All right, folks, for more on this game, stay right here with CBSSports.com. That'll do it for the college football preview show presented by Tyson Anytizers, the meaty Good Man Snack. For Dennis Dodd, I'm Jason Horowitz. Take care, folks.